Alright guys, today I got the keys to this Toyota Tundra Limited. And before we get into the video, I just want to give a big thank you to Western Motors. I'll go ahead and leave the number on the screen right now. If you are interested in this truck, they do have this truck up currently for sale. Just a big thank you to them for allowing me to film this vehicle. And let me get into this video. Alright, so right off the bat, you can tell this thing has a big presence on the road. You can see how this goes all the way around the grill. There's like silver mesh to it. Like how it has like two different shades of gray, a darker and a lighter. Then you do have your Toyota logo in chrome. So you do have LED fog lights underneath. I like how they look like little light bars going over. You do have these vents on your headlights. And on this one, you just have a normal incandescent turn signal. I believe on the higher end trims, you actually have, I think, one that's actually sequential. But you do get LED lights as well. Near underneath, you do have your parking sensor. Same thing, that brush kind of gray look to it going all the way around your grill, even underneath. To the side, so you do have your side mark right there, your reflector going, and then you do have, they're not flat black, they're like this gray color to it as well. Usually in some trucks they're like just this flat black. And then to your wheels, so your wheel size is a 265 60/20. You do have a 20-inch wheel. You got your brake caliper and the 6 lug nuts. I do like the pattern of this wheel, how it is the same thing. It's like that same color pattern. It's a dark gray and then like a little lighter. This one's like a silver finish. Going this way, you do have that body line going right through to your mirror. You do have your color match mirrors. You do have a turn signal integrated into it, and then with like metallic black right underneath it. They do fold in when you do lock the vehicle. Just press the lock button, and they fold in. And you can just unlock and they'll fold out. Underneath it, you do have your Tundra badge. It is in chrome. You do have another body line going right across. Underneath it, it is color match. Now for your door handles, it is keyless entry, so all you have to do is just put your hand over and it will unlock. Now to your windows, you do have this chrome finish all the way around. Sorry, just underneath to the top right here. Then above you do have your color match, and I do like how they left it black in the middle, even right here too in the front one, so it matches through. To the back end, you do have your limited badge in chrome, door handles in chrome as well for your gas. Now you don't have capless fueling, you do have a cap. Your wheels, entire spec is the same size as in the front and the rear. And you do get your exhaust out to the left on this side to the driver's side to your tail light. So this is a button right here. Say your hands are full, you can hit this with your elbow. So, but I'm just demonstrating with my hand. And fully just drops it. Your lights are LEDs. These are not the sequential ones. You do have your Tundra stamped right into the tailgate. You do get spring and bed liners, so you do get your tie-down points. You got there, 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 and there. There's a good amount of room, and you also have your cargo light right on top. To your tailgate, you do have your Toyota in chrome. You have a LED light with your reverse camera. You have your 4x4 badge in chrome, Tundra stamped into the tailgate. Now underneath, you do get chrome in your bumper mixed with flat black. You do get lights on both sides, your parking sensors, and you do get your tail for your trailer connections, and you do get your trailer hitch receiver. And on this side, you don't have that button; it's only on one side. Let's open up the rear door. To your rear door panel, you do have hard plastic on top. You have your unlock lock, and then you have your door handle and like this brush metallic, and then you have leather right here, really soft actually, and then you have your window switch. You have your speakers, and you have two cup holders and a little bit of cubby space. To the bottom door seal, you have black, just so it doesn't get messed up, flat black. And then to your seats, they are leather. They have like this kind of like two-tone color into the seat in the middle where it's perforated. So if you drop the seat down, you do have space in the back. You can put a couple stuff back here if you're trying to hide it. And underneath, You do get storage space as well. You can throw a couple stuff down here on both sides. All right, so stepping inside, it is a little tall. I am 6 feet tall, but it's not that difficult to get in. You do have a grab handle to grab right here to get in. Makes it a lot easier to step inside. For both seats in the rear, you do have pockets. Now for the center, you do have two cup holders, a little bit of storage space, and then you do have a USB Type A and a USB Type C outlet on both sides. And you do have your vents on both sides, but you don't have any climate controls back here. To the middle, you do have two cup holders as well. And you also have LED interior lighting as well, and your panoramic roof. This is how it looks from the rear seat. A little extra hook down here, a little extra hook right here. And I am 6 feet tall. This is where I will be sitting at on my seat, and this is a seat back because when you turn off the vehicle, it does go back, so it'll adjust right now when I turn it on. And I have a lots of room. I am comfortable. And I do got enough room for my feet pockets down below, and I am really comfortable. Thigh support's good. Headroom is good. This is where I'll be sitting at. I'm 6 feet tall. I still got a couple inches of room. I am really comfortable back here. I can go out back here for a long trip. To your front door panel, you do have actually leather on top where it's a little more softer than the rear where it's hard plastic. Now right here you do have leather as well with stitching. You got brushed door handles, you got your unlock, you got leather right here with soft padding and a handle to basically to pull to close the door. Your window controls. You also do get memory seats. You get two memory seats on this one. A little bit more space down below. You get two more cup holders and more cubby space underneath with your speaker. Just in case you're wondering about the tire spec, there you go. You do get flat black underneath, and then your seat adjustments are electronical, so forward and back, and then tilt up and down. Now you do have your cargo light. You do have your automatic high beams, the auto start, and then you do have your dash. I should say your gauge cluster lighting, odometer, and then your parking sensors. And that's it. You also have to adjust your steering wheel. It is manually adjustable. Go ahead and just put your foot on the brake, press the button, it goes right up. So sitting into the driver's seat of this Toyota Tundra, your steering wheel, you do have this like golf ball texture on the side. It is kind of like leather. Then you do got stitching as well on the inside of the steering wheel, right here too, with your Toyota badge. You do have your controls for your volume and then for the gauge cluster. And then these are your cruise controls. So you got lane departure, or lane keep assist and departure. And then you can set your cruise control right here, what kind of mode you want to be in for your radio. Engine temperature down to the bottom. You got your RPMs to the left. You got your oil pressure. You got your battery voltage. You got your fuel gauge and your speedometer. And in the middle right here, where your little gauge clusters at, you can go through a bunch of information, a bunch of stuff. All the stuff you can go through settings, to your tire pressure, but it has to be driven in order for you to see it. But it shows all this infotainment system, any warnings it will show on there. And if you were curious, it does have 22,000 miles, and it is up for sale currently. To the left, you got your turn signal stock, windshield wiper stock, and underneath you do have, it is not flat underneath. Going to the left, you do have your air vent. You do have a grab handle too to come in and make it easier. On top, it is all hard plastic, and you do have a little bit of space right there with the 12 volt. Now your infotainment system is huge. You can go through a bunch of stuff. So here you can go through a bunch of settings for your Bluetooth devices to set up how it sounds, for your vehicle information and your history stuff, and then your phone, your media, navigation. But you can pay monthly for your navigation. This one doesn't have it because it's up for sale. But the sound system does not sound actually too bad on this truck. It sounds pretty good. I don't believe this is not the JBL sound system, but it sounds pretty good. You do get Sirius XM and HD radio. Down below, you do have your volume. You have your climate controls. There's a bunch. You do have heated and ventilated seats. You do have on also the passenger side too, heated and ventilated seats. Your traction control, your hazards. You just press that down and they come up. And then you have your trailer controls down below. You have your parking brake, and this is your gear selector. Drive. Put it over to manual. Put it over to reverse. That's what it looks like. You can switch the camera views to a bunch of different ones for wide It just looks a little funky. You can't tell right now, but it gives you that fit. Oh, there we go. It gives you that fisheye look. Just keep it on that one. Put it back to park. Now you do have more space right here for a wireless charging pad. I believe this one does not come with one, but you do have right there more space, two cup holders, your drive mode. So you do have two high, four low, and then you can choose your drive modes in here. So it's on eco, normal, sport, put it on normal. And then you have your tow haul mode right there. And then you do have more space right here. You have a USB type A and type C port. Yeah, more space right here. You have a coin slot holder. This also does close like that, and it opens up just like that. More space. Two cup holders that I said from the rear. There's leather right here, soft. You do get leather down here as well with stitching, and that brush gray finish too that's been on the outside as well. And then it has two buttons. It has a button here and here. You can press either one and it'll open up. And you get actually a little more space so you can see. Now this is your mirror, so your visibility is actually really good in this Tundra. Your panoramic roof. Let me know how you guys feel about panoramic roofs. If you prefer panoramic or just a simple sunroof, how they used to come. The seats as well are perforated, just like in the rear. They're nice and soft. Going on to the top, you do have your mirror with the LED light. Close it up. You do have sunglass holder right here, and your lightings as well. You can just press it, and then this actually this button right here is push to open. This actually opens up your rear window, like how Tundras always used to do, and the Forerunners too. It's a big thing. And then your panoramic. This one is to close the shade, and this other one's to open the sunroof. But I'm not gonna open it because it's raining. And then same thing on the other side. And then right above you do got a mic, so when you do have your phone connected. All right, so underneath the hood of this Toyota Tundra, you do have a 3.4 liter V6 making 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. It is connected to a 10-speed automatic. You do get 17 in the city, 22 on the highway. Now this is not the iForce Max connected to a hybrid system. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about having a hybrid vehicle home. Almost every company at this point is making hybrids or EVs. Do you guys still prefer just a non-hybrid vehicle, or you prefer non-turbos, naturally aspirated V8 like how they used to be? I want to find out in the comments below. Let me know how you guys feel about it. All right, guys, that does the video for today. Let me know how you guys like this truck. If you guys like these trucks at all, you guys missed the V8s on this truck, but that'll do it for today for this Tundra. Um, Tell me which trim, if you guys do like this vehicle. Let me know which ones you guys like the most. If you guys like a capstone, you guys still prefer the TRD Pro. I personally like this. I like the Platinum. I like the TRD Pro, and I like the capstone, which is a very beautiful truck. Hope to review that truck soon. But that does it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.